Hey guys, welcome to Tim and Helen's Wine About Real Estate, but as you can see, it's just Tim today. But we are going to be talking about special loan products and loans out there for our nurses, our physician assistants, and the medical profession. All right, Jaad. Hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's been about 1.5 years, I think.
Yes, it has, yes.
You were part of it when we were a small production and just sitting in our offices talking about loans.
Yes.
So a lot has changed since then.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here.
Absolutely. So let's, as we talk about COVID and there's a lot of changes going on in the industry, I know that you guys have a very specialized loan product for our medical professionals.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
Absolutely. So for doctors in the medical field, we can do 100% financing.
That's fantastic.
Up to $1 million. And then if it's more than $1 million, they need to put a couple percentage points down as far as their down payment. And then the reason that that's super special is we waive private mortgage insurance. So the doctor does not have to pay PMI. They do not have to worry about their student loans when it comes to calculating their ratios of qualifying. And the other neat part is they can get the loan based on their future income. Not just the income they're making now, but what their future projected income is going to be.
Wow, so all those clients that have asked, say, hey, I'm going to be making a lot of money, this one actually works.
This one actually works,
All right,
yes.
so we have a lot of resident fellows, we have a lot of friends I have a lot of friends that are in residency, that are becoming fellows, so this is applied to them.
Exactly, it sure does.
Great. So who qualifies for this?
So we have a range of many different types of doctors. Some of those might include medical doctors, doctors of chiropractic, veterinarians, etc. There's a whole list that has been sent over that I believe is going to be up on the screen.
Sure. If you have any questions, we can always direct them to you. But
exactly.
Basically, if you have a DO or a doctor or dentist, whatever, if you're in the medical field, it looks like you do qualify.
Exactly.
But what about our friends that are on the front line, the nurses and everyone else?
For first responders, I personally, I cover $1,500 of their closing costs.
That's fantastic.
I pay for $1,500 of their closing costs. I give them the option if they want me to pay for their appraisal up front. I'll do that part as part of the $1,500, or if they want me just to pay $1,500 at the closing, then I'll do that. But we really appreciate all of our first responders, our nurses, our EMTs, our firefighters, etc.
That's awesome. So this is something that you as Jaad Nichols does,
yes.
Not anybody else.
Correct.
Okay, great. So just to be clear, this is a special thing that you do. So thank you so much for all you do.
Of course.
We've definitely helped out a lot of our first responders and nurses last year during the pandemic. So
yes.
I'm sure that would have been very, had we known, we would have called you.
Absolutely.
How much down payment is required?
For nurses and physicians assistants and so on, the first responders, 3%.
Okay.
3% down.
And everyone else, there's
a high percentage, anywhere from 5 to 20%.
Fantastic.
Yes.
All right, and I know this question comes out a lot. What are the rates? Like how does it compare to conventional FHA?
So the special program with 100%, where we waive the private mortgage insurance, etc. It is an adjustable rate program that is fixed for 5 whole years. The idea is that they would use this program to get into the home, and then within 5 years they will be making those large amounts of money that they're projected to make, and then they would move on to a different program. But the rates right now are in the low 4s, which are very comparable to a little bit higher than your standard conventional rates. But with those other conventional rates, for example, they would have to put in 5 to 10% at least, and in the case of anything over our conforming limit, they would have to put in generally 10 to 20%.
Okay. So if they have more information, how can they find you?
Best way to reach me is on my website, www.jaadnicholas.com, and my direct number is 678-802-9135. You can call me or text me there.
Great, and he is on our preferred lender list, so thank you, Jaad, for coming and bestowing your knowledge, and thank you so much for all you do for our first responders.
Of course, it's my pleasure, and it's an honor to be here with you.
Absolutely. Thanks.
Thank you.